Dum 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 dum. Mr. Utterson, bring me your dreams. Bum bum bum. No, it's Mr. Sandman. Okay, I was trying to get into this episode, but it didn't work so well. Hello, Dragonlets and Dragonbody1 here. Today, I'm doing something very important. We have the last character here, Utterson. Hilariously, he was last of the whole entire stack. I found that hilarious. Hyde was last episode. And by the way, I found out why the audio, there we go, was so messed up yesterday. I didn't plug in my microphone. I kind of need that to record. So yeah. Now, let's get on to business. We know what we're dealing with. We know who we're playing with. Hello, Utterson. How are you doing? Hello. How you doing? I'm doing fine. But how's Jekyll? Oh, he's not doing so hot, buddy. Not in this section. Oh no, is this? Yep. 3, 2, 1. Recording. All right. My bud, he is not doing so hot. Right. Okay. Getting back into this. Okay. Dr. Jekyll's disappearance. Oh no. The master has shut himself in his room and won't be seeing me more. Oh no, I remember when Jekyll did that. Oh, it was so torturous. It was just tearing me on the inside just to know what was going on behind those doors. I'm glad Jekyll's doing well. Yes, hardly. And he reconciled with LANYON. It's only been a few days since I last saw Jekyll, but I suppose there's no harm in visiting. A few days can make a difference. Myself? Wait, shouldn't I be voicing myself? Yes, I would prefer that, yes. Pedestrian, excuse me. Do you know where I can get an umbrella? Try that shop just up the street from here. I don't think it will rain today, though. Oh, really? Still? You never know. I mean, it was a fashion statement. Yeah. Oh, perfectly. Wait, you should be doing yourself, Utterson. You talk the most out of everybody else. This is gonna be fun. Okay. Sure, why not? Oh, perfectly understandable. After it rains a lot in Great Britain. It rained frequently in Great Britain, so tools for blocking this came in very useful. The umbrella is in its current form originated from China, although similar tools were used in Africa and Europe, and these were made of silk or leather fixed to a wooden frame. During the mid-19th century, metal frame was invented, and oiled fabric started to be used instead of it. Can we talk to anybody? That's not my day. Do you need a carriage? Oh, no, thank you. I don't need a ride right now. Would you like to go, sir? I'll get there quickly and a fair price to you. I'm alright. I can take you anywhere in London. Oh my gosh, this guy's desperate. I feel bad for him. Are you looking to travel beyond the confines of the capital, sir? I can just take you there quickly and safely. I like a train. A hackney carriage never has to run to a timetable. It will always get direct to your destination. Thank you, but I'll take a carriage later. The carriage is the most universal mode of transportation. During the Victorian era, people used trains to travel long journeys between cities, and they walked or used carriages for short distances. Excuse me, may I ask you something? Is Jeffrey's tea shop still open on St. Peter Street? I think it's a different shop now. I see. I've been living in India for 20 years, and it seems a lot has changed. You must have been a regular... I was the one who supplied the tea. I see. Over the course of Queen Victoria's reign, Britain gained control of the Indian subcontinent and became part of the British Empire. From 1876 to 1948, the monarch of the United Kingdom was also given the title Empress/Emperor of India. There was the resistance against the colonial rule, but the British ruthlessly suppressed the mutiny of 1857 and subjugated the native people, taking control of the local goods and resources. My gosh. No? I can talk to everybody, but not this person? I know, right? I stopped by the market before it's too late. Alright, let's go visit Jekyll. Ding dong! Oh, actually, you have quite a nice house in this. Pooh, is Dr. Jekyll at home? Yes, he is, but is something wrong? Master said he doesn't want to see anyone, Mr. Utterson. I'm sorry. I see. Very well. Well, that's not suspicious at all. Alas, poor Jekyll, has he strained himself? Well, kind of. Dr. Jekyll wishes to be left alone in his... Oh, Jekyll, why didn't you tell me earlier? I went to see Jekyll again, but Pooh told me once more that Jekyll refused to leave his room. I have met with Jekyll quite often over the last 2 months, so I'm worried to hear that he has confined himself to his room. I decided to keep trying to see Jekyll, and I did. Quite a few times, actually. After a few days. Am I going to look by the fire again? Am I going to look at the tea? What am I looking at? Wonderful. Alright, let's see. Is there anything... Oh, no, I went in my safe. Oh, good grief. I think what I need to do is I need to go check Dr. Jekyll's street, my friend. Ding dong, I'm back. Yeah, you go back, Jack, do it again. Oh, Mr. Utterson, is Dr. Jekyll inside? He is, but he wants to be left alone in his room. Master does not wish to meet anyone. I see. Please tell... Oh, sorry, Utterson. I keep forgetting. I'm so used to reading this, because usually it's not... Oh, no, it's all right. I see. Please tell him that I stopped by. Understood, Mr. Utterson. Jekyll... Is something wrong, Mr. Utterson? You look grim. Pooh, please tell me. Has anyone else come to see Dr. Jekyll? Mr. Utterson, I will take this to my grave. This is for his sake. Please. I'm afraid I will have to tell you. The locksmith and Mr. have visited him. Wait, I couldn't hear the name. Go and find Master's friend who lives in Canada Square. Mr. Utterson, please don't tell Master about this. Don't worry, Pooh. Take care of him for me. Oh, don't worry. I'm coming to my own conclusions. I've continued to visit Jekyll every day since then, but I haven't been able to see him. Canterbury Square, After a few days. I wonder if Lanyon met Jekyll. Oh yes, let's go meet Mr. Lanyon, Canterbury Square. Alright, let's... Any conversation? Anybody want to talk to me? Shakespeare's great tragedy and this being performed at the Dunport Theatre. Ladies and gentlemen, how about saying classic play staged with the latest theatrical effects? Watch how a man is forced to bow before his fate. Now playing at the Dunport Theatre with the world's best precautions for preventing fire. When does the last performance end? The last performance ends at 9:30 this evening. Good. I'll have time to catch the train after the play. Sir, how about watching a play? No, I'm alright. I'm good, thank you. The British Theatre, many theatres were built during the Victorian era, and plays were extremely popular. With the development of transportation, people could travel further to see plays, and public lighting made staying out later more feasible. Theatre was not just the domain of the upper classes. A wide variety of plays of many genres were performed and accessible to people on all backgrounds. Just checking if I was recording. Okay. Is there anybody else out today? Anybody at all? including this old gentleman? No? No? Alright. Oh, sir, have you read Lewis Carroll's novels? I do not read those kind of stories. It's a story of a girl in a bizarre adventure and it's loved by both children and adults. Adventure story, No adventure from the world of fiction could be as interesting as the one I am having now. No, it is... No. It's a story's fun, but the pun are really amazing. Why not read Lewis Carroll's magical stories? Lewis Carroll was the writer of the Victorian era. His major works included Alice's Adventures of Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass and What Alice Found There. His works were popular amongst both children and adults and have been adapted to many different media. Wonderful. Where's Lanyon's place? I completely forgot where that was. Oh, I know it was over here somewhere. Yeah, it was over here. Dr. Lanyon's hospital. Dr. Lanyon's surprising narrative. It looks like fear has taken root deep within him. Oh, he has a butler. Is Dr. Landon at home? Of course, everyone had a butler these days. Master's inside. Please come in. Well, no offense, but at least Jekyll's butler had the decency to ask him before bringing him in. Yeah, I kind of agree with you there, actually. Oh my! Lanyon, you look even worse. You have never looked worse. Lanyon, what happened? What could this be? Oh, Utterson, it's you. What has happened since the last time I saw you? Utterson, I am very shocked. Oh my gosh, look at his hair, look at his beard. His beard is all chipped off. I'm afraid this is the end for me. What are you saying? You can get over this. I may last a few more weeks. I know my own body better than anyone. I have had a good life. I'm content. I lived a happy man. In the last few months, I have been ever happier. But you know, Utterson, if one finds out too much about the true nature of mankind, the truth may be too much to bear in life. I mean, Lanyon was pretty skeptical of Jekyll's theories. Utterson, please, give me some water from over there. No problem. Where's the water? Okay. Dr. Lanyon's condition worsened rapidly. He said he would die soon. Looks like a great fear is rooted deep within him because of a shocking truth. Yeah, there's the... Are you feeling quite well? No, I was just staring at... I know my own body. I'm a doctor after all. I hope you feel better soon. Can I move? Yes. Jekyll doesn't seem to be doing well either. Have you met him recently? I never wish to see Dr. Jekyll again, nor hear about him. What do you mean, Lanyon? I'm done with that man. Don't ever speak of him in front of me. I mean it, Utterson. What happened? Lanyon. Ask him yourself. Jekyll doesn't want to see me. I knew it, of course he wouldn't. Utterson, once I die, you will find out all about what has happened. Please stop saying that you'll die. Jekyll is refusing to leave his room and now you are. Is the end for me, and stop talking about Jekyll. One day, you'll find out everything. Lanyon, you know, if we were no longer to speak of him, you may remain by my side. But if you're going to speak of that man, please leave. I can't stand it. Lanyon. I'm sorry. Okay, you just got up and left. The case has been loaded. Dr. Lanyon's hatred. Dr. Lanyon refused to talk about Dr. Jekyll and decided to cut all ties with Dr. Jekyll. Since Jekyll never seems to leave his house, I'll send him a letter. Because why not? I wrote a letter to Jekyll as soon as I got home. I asked him why he shut himself up in his room without letting me in and what happened with Lanyon. The next day. Man, Jekyll is quick. Hey, the post goes somewhat fast. Jekyll sent me a long reply the next day. I couldn't completely understand the letter. It was overly sentimental and didn't make sense. Please tell me we can read the letter. Please tell me we can read the letter. I can't understand this letter. You are a sinner? You want me to keep silent? That is how I can help relieve the burden of your destiny? Oh, Jekyll, what are you trying to say? The evil energy deposited from Mr. Hyde disappeared and Jekyll came back into the world. But not long after that, his peaceful life fell apart, taking everything he had with it, including his friendships. I can't help but think that Jekyll has lost his mind. I know how that feels. I thought the very same thing. It looked like Lanyon had more to say, but I couldn't talk to him. Why has Jekyll locked himself up in his room? What on earth is going on with him? All I could do was wait for him. 3 weeks later! Wow! I pushed on him rather hard. Dr. Jekyll planned to live in hiding without seeing even his closest friends, Mr. Utterson and Dr. Lanyon, and he wrote that he had committed a horrifying crime and that he was in a lot of pain because of it. I took all of my correspondence with my clients, so shouldn't I be getting... ignoring the curiosity and completely overcoming it were two different things. And it started says, it's a letter for Dr. Lanyon. Don't tell me no, it can't be. Man, we didn't get to read Jekyll's letter. That would have been so exciting. I don't know if you would have wanted to see the letter of a dying, tortured man. I don't think you would have wanted to see that. Dr. Hasty Lanyon has passed away. We would like to invite you to attend his funeral, Mr. Utterson. God bless you. Lanyon. Lanyon. You have really... Dr. Lanyon, who seemed very sick, seemed to have passed away. Well, that's sad. So I suppose we need to go to Dr. Lanyon's, right? Alright, let's go... Dang it. It's at Canterbury Square. Ah, yes, it is Canterbury Square. Right in front of it, too. Ding, ding, ding. I'm here. Mr. Utterson, how are you, sir? Please come in. I'm truly sorry about your master. Has he died yet, or is he at the brink of death? Well, we will find out. Lanyon, oh, Lanyon. Oh, wow. He actually did die, wow. Let's ask. I'm truly sorry about your master. I didn't think his condition could get any worse so suddenly. The funeral was fairly small. Was this at Dr. Lanyon's request? Yes, the master wanted a small and simple funeral. He never wanted many visitors either. I'm sure many people want to say goodbye to Dr. Lanyon. Yes, I'm sure that by now everybody in London has heard of Dr. Lanyon's death. Lanyon. The Victorian emphasis on etiquette and tradition extended to their funeral arrangements and ceremonies. For the wealthy, funerals could be quite elaborate. Funerals were held in churches, and friends and family members were invited. Inspired in part by Queen Victoria's reaction to the death of her husband, Prince Albert, in 1861, whom she adored, by the way, it became customary for bereaved relatives to keep a lengthy mourning period after a loved one had died. Dr. Lanyon was a good man, and he was the best doctor in London. Yes, that's true. There'll be flowers on Dr. Lanyon's grave. Of course, he was a good man. It was commonly held belief in that period that flowers would bloom on the grave of a good person, and only weeds would grow out of the grave of an evil person. Wouldn't it be great if they had like a last scene and there was weeds growing out of that grave? That would be quite interesting in my personal opinion, as like a symbolism. I don't know, Dr. Landon would pass away before me. He was younger than I. He was very hot-tempered, but was cheerful and warm-hearted. When I retired, he gave me this pocket watch. It must be a precious gift. Now that Dr. Lanyon isn't here, it's even more precious to me. I'm sorry. Pocket watch. The pocket watch was first invented in the 16th century and became a popular accessory for gentlemen, remaining so right up until World War I. To demonstrate their status, the upper class wore more intricately decorated pocket watches, sometimes even with expensive jewels. The wristwatch was first more commonly worn by women before being adopted by men in the early 20th century. Wonderful. Hello, young lady. Yeah! Did something happen? I was so surprised. I'm sorry for my sudden utterance at the funeral. I saw an owl outside of the window this afternoon, and at the funeral. I'm scared there might be another funeral. The painting seems to be moving. Let me guess, Superstition 4. Yep. Some Victorians believe that omens such as seeing an owl by daylight or a painting falling from the wall foretold death. Yeah. Excuse me. Lanyon. I can't believe you're gone. Oh, sorry, Lanyon. No, it's no problem. I didn't know that would be our last conversation. I realized too late I should have paid more attention to you. I'm sorry, I only spoke what was on my mind. Coming here is all I could do for you. I should have picked the other option, dadgummit. I'm so sorry, Lanyon. I wish I could have apologized to you. Nope. Mr. Utterson, please, take this. It's a letter from the Master to you. Thank you for seeing off my dear friend. Thank you. He must have felt relieved to have you by his side. Lanyon left me a letter before passing away. Oh, sorry, Lanyon. No problem. On the envelope was written, "Do not open it before Dr. Jekyll dies or disappears." The word disappearance in Jekyll's will was surely related to Mr. Hyde. But why would Landon write disappear? I wanted to solve that mystery right then and there. But I couldn't ignore his last request. Ignoring the curiosity and completely overcoming it were different things. After Lanyon's death, I became even more worried about Jekyll. He wasn't the same man I'd known. Poole couldn't give me any good news either. Every time I went to see Jekyll, I was told he was still confined himself to his lab. So I stopped visiting him. Well, that was quick. That escalated really quickly. Indeed. 2 weeks later, what are these time caps? This will cost... On the envelope said the following: "To be opened by Mr. Utterson only. In the case of his death, this letter should be destroyed. The instructions were clear." I don't think it could be any more clear than that. On the envelope, Dr. Jekyll had written not to open it before he dies or disappears. Alright. Hello, Poole. I find it funny that literally in every chapter, almost in every chapter, there is a case that I haven't done. There's that one, and there's that one. Oh, I'm almost at chapter 5. Oh, this is escalating really quickly. I don't have enough money. Well, I guess this is where it'll end. Oh dear, Dr. Jekyll, what have you done? You poor thing. You poor thing. I am so sorry for you. I am so sorry for you. I really am. Anyway, thank you for coming, Utterson. It was my pleasure. But the only thing, as I said before, is that I wish I had known sooner. That's the only regret I have. That I didn't know sooner what was going on with him. If I'd known sooner, perhaps... Never mind. Perhaps he won't do anything. I guess not. I guess not. Yeah. You can't... I could have your past because it doesn't work that way. Well, Jekyll's on the internet. I hope you had a wonderful time. This episode was a little short because I don't have enough money. Perhaps tomorrow I will have enough money to do such things. Hopefully so. And if I have enough money, I will be sure to purchase the by the window, because that's very important. The other two were like meh sort of ones. If I'm correct, they didn't really have much information. I mean, it did, but it wasn't like chronological. Like it wasn't in the book until later. Like the explosion and the stakeout from Hyde's point of view and things from Hyde's point of view. Blah blah blah. My apologies. Alright, Jekyll, it's on the internet. I hope you have a lovely evening. Thank you, Mr. Utterson, for coming. It was my pleasure. This was a painful thing to watch, but it was somewhat enjoyable. Thank you. Oh, no problem. I did enjoy myself a little bit, I do have to admit. Although watching this does make me regretful and thoughtful. Thank you for letting me tag along anyways. Oh, no problem. I hope you have a lovely day. Thank you. And I hope you have a lovely day too, Dragon Let's on the internet. Dragon21 and I guess Utterson out.